This weekend, this is the first weekend of RTS League matches for Season 29. So this is the first round. Both clans are currently 0-0, since of course it is the first round. Looking at the teams though, we can see that there's probably a pretty large difference in skill in this match. DoD, or Deities of Death, clearly the better team on paper. RSA is pretty much unknown. It's actually been quite a few seasons since they've even participated in RTS League, but so it's good to have them back. Nice to see some old faces kind of return again. So to the map, it is Ghost Lake. This is RSA's home map they have chosen. So this is the first game of the series. It is a best of two, technically, kind of. Well, you can't really have a best of two. It's just two games. It's round robin. So two games, they can be 2-0 or 1-1, whatever. So on the right here, we do have DoD with Shelty as a flank, Brickhead Thor as the pocket, and then Joe set as the other flank. Over on the left of the map, we've got RSA. Omega Zeus, he is a pocket, he's flank. Miller is pocket as Oranos, and on the bottom we've got another Oranos. It's Oscar. So probably never heard these names before. We've got Oscar, Miller, and Omega. Very simple names. I like them. And on the right, of course, we got Shelty, Brickhead, and Joe, all of which are pretty well known. Ghost Lake's a pretty good map. Can be a little bit hectic for gold mines sometimes, but we do have quite a few back gold right here, and we can also see we've got some back gold already back here, so it looks like gold won't be a problem. Should take a look. It's always important to look at hunt, because hunt on Ghost Lake can vary a decent amount, just depending. It looks like every player is getting 2 spawns of caribou as their forward hunt. And it's not really very large spawns. Looks like it's 2 spawns of 4 each. There's his other spawn here. And it looks like every player starts with at least 2 Aurochs. There might be another pack. No, it looks like just 2. So overall, it's kind of a low hunt Ghost Lake. So low hunt Ghost Lake would help Oranos a little bit, because Oranos can get good raids in with Terma. But we do have an Oranos versus Oranos down here at the bottom. That's pretty much going to cancel out, except for the fact that Shelty's probably better. And so he should win that. Pocket is Thor. Should go pretty well for Brickhead. Kind of interesting that he went to his forward hunt first and is going to go back to his Aurochs later. Not a bad move. That way you can get all of this in Archaic Age without fear of being raided, and then you can eat these two without being in fear. EOM won the second match. I see you're asking, Jellyfish, and that ended up, so that was 2-0. EOM defeated Acid. Let's take a quick look at relics here. Tower of Cestus is a pretty good tower relic. Ankh of Ra gives a little bit of favor, not too much. Ooh, Pygmalion statue. I always like that one. That's a really good relic, especially in maps that are going to have quite a bit of rating. I'd like to see the set player pick that up. That should help quite a bit. And other relics we got down here. Boots that kick everything. It's a pretty good relic in certain circumstances. Black Lotus, faster farming. Pretty good. Extra 10% upgrade, so that's pretty useful. As far as strategy here, we could see a kind of a variety of strategies on both sides. I think, well, RSA will probably be a little more straightforward. I imagine you're just gonna kind of see the typical Oranos aggression from here. Probably 2 counter barracks and a barracks from both these. The Zeus player, he is going Hermes, so that'll be some Centaur raids, I would think. And on the right, set player, really, he has some more options, actually, for what he can do. He can take town centers and boom. He can go fast heroic. He can do an aggressive shifting sands. I'm guessing he's... let's see, did he use vision? He did not use vision, so I'm actually expecting He might end up doing a forward shifting sands to one of the Uranos. Like if he shifted sands to this player, Sheltie attacked down here, and Brickhead attacked, they should probably be able to overrun this guy pretty easily, but that's not a very fast advance if he's going to shift. RSA, I see who is RSA. It's an old clan. They've been around for a long time. They just usually don't play RTS League. But yeah, mainly South American players, and really not that great. They're okay. So nothing spectacular, but maybe they'll surprise us here. So yeah, we do see, you know, these two guys are doing exactly the same thing. I'm really interested to see what Joe's doing, if he's going to take town centers. He is. It's just one town center, it looks like. It's not a great map to take town centers. There's not a lot of food. I guess he does have 8 sheep, so it's not terrible. But, man, I'd like to see a little aggression here. I mean, look at all. Okay, it looks like he's going to... Oh, that's kind of odd to cast vision on the Greek player. I don't know if he's planning on actually shifting the Greek. I would rather he shift down here. But let's see. Oh, my screen turned black here for a few seconds. It's still black, so... Well, okay, I didn't miss anything because he didn't shift at all. He could have done a lot of damage if he would have just gone up here with his army, actually. So yeah, we do see the double Centaur. So Centaur raid, is he coming? He's researching the upgrade. So we're in the early stages of a little bit of aggression here. Not a whole lot yet, but we got units starting to stream across the map. Miller's coming up here, and Oscar's coming down at the bottom. A couple villagers out here that they could cause idle. Which would be useful. And we do see Brickhead smartly doing some walls. They're going to be, lost a Centaur here for no good reason right before the upgrade kicked in. I don't think you see too many RSAs on Vubli because I think they play a lot on Game Ranger. A lot of these South American, Central American players play pretty regularly on Game Ranger. GDM's another one of those that actually have quite a few players. They just are all on Game Ranger. So nothing yet. We just have a bunch of raids coming this way and that way across the lake. Really, everybody's being really safe with his villagers. I mean, look how safe he is right here. I mean, he's got... I think there is a hole here, though he should maybe make sure there's not a hole right here. It's too bad that he lost his Centaur early. That second early Centaur is a pretty big factor in early Zeus raids. So now he's finally got his second. Well, he's not his second. It's technically his third one. And yeah, he's even got himself wooded out. This is a rough map to do that. I actually don't know why he's making this archery range. He should just be making more Centaurs at this point. And yeah, we see defensive towers. Take a look at his eco upgrade. So, alright, so the Thor player ended up getting the Pygmalion upgrade, or the relic, so that's going to pretty much render him completely immune to raids, because that extra 30 hit points, that's a ton. I mean, that's almost about a 40% increase for villagers. It's quite a bit. Really makes it hard to kill him. Looks like, yeah, okay, he is going up heroic. Just kind of no pressure at all was put on by the Zeus player. Like, this is the closest he's gotten to pressure is right here. So that hurts quite a bit because he's going to be way behind. And he's also got himself housed right here. He's got a house to build, but it's not being built. So he's housed himself. And it's just probably been housed for a while yet right now. Everything is all scuffed up. Come on, man. It's like watching me. A nice little raid here. You're not going to kill anything. And you got a little bit of a counter raid right here. It'd be nice for RSA to do something, that's for sure. See people are rooting for them in chat, but with this guy being housed for almost a minute now, whew, not good. Like so far, other than that housing, can't really complain too much about RSA. They've played pretty decent so far, but man, this I thought any damage put on the set player, he's gonna do a lot of work on this Zeus. I'm pretty sure. Are there more AoT competitions? Oh no, not good. But there was a gap in between RTS League. It's been about 4 months, so now that RTS League is up, you're going to see some competition pretty much every weekend from here for the next 2 months, 3 months probably. Shelty here is taking a full-on 2v1. He needs to retreat now. Yeah, there he goes. Brickhead's actually kind of slow to get too much done. I think mainly just due to the fact that there's just not much food, but this is real worrisome up here for RSA. There's nothing an Age 2 Zeus can do against an Age 3 set. I mean, these Toxotes are the wrong unit to make anyway, because Chariot Archers completely shred them. He's just way behind is his problem. He should be going Hippicon, but he's just way too late. I actually don't know why Joe isn't just doing full-on aggression right now. Like, if he were to attack and use the Ancestors, you'd take complete control of this pretty quickly. This little raid here is actually causing RSA to be completely defensive. And wow, their army is going back here. We got Shelty. Is he coming down here? He's like, he must be just out of fog of war. I mean, and he must know that's here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's retreating, so at least we got that going for him. But he needs to put another house in here or something to wall this off. Otherwise, all this is going to run right through here. Yep. Yeah, now we see up here, same thing. He could probably pin. No, a little bit of misplay there. I think he was trying to maybe get a little bit of a surround on a villager, but he lost too many units there. And this is going to end very badly for RSA up here in the top unless purple comes up to help full. Yeah, because he's got 2 siege workshops pumping out siege towers as best he can, and Miller's not going to be able to help out anyway because of the pressure that Brickhead's putting on him. So you're going to see Ancestors. No, actually you'll probably wait. You won't cast Ancestors. You'll wait for the ceasefire first, because the ceasefire is going to have to come. There's nothing he can do for this. Which cease wouldn't be bad right now anyway, because he needs to get this town center. But he doesn't quite need ceasefire yet. Be a little passive with these siege towers. Just push right on through. I mean, there's nothing he can do. All right, see that now the cease was too late because he's gonna get this town center now. If he should have been a little bit earlier with it, and yep. So basically the ceasefire does nothing except help DoD, because there's nothing in this looks like me, there's nothing in this minute of ceasefire that's going to help RSA to get any sort of advantage. I mean, Joe can just use this to get fortified town centers. And then by the time it's over, he's just going to have more of an army. And he's still going to completely decimate right here. And yeah, there's no help coming from the pocket because he's got to defend all of this. Green hasn't played too bad, Oscar. And Miller not really. The problem is here. This is a huge problem. Now he's got ancestors and just needs to focus down Odysseus, and that'll be complete decimation up here. I like how all the siege towers are attacking that one house. Yeah, so now that Odysseus is down, you got all these ancestors, you got a scorpion man, you got forged siege towers. Down here we got a shockwave, a couple of them actually. Yeah. The problem here with Zeus is if you don't get good raids in with your centaur on the guy you're facing off, which he didn't do anything, then he's just not going to be able to keep up. Because Set gets a little bit of free food from all of his advancing animals, and this also doesn't help right here. He's got 16 villagers that have been slowly accumulating over several minutes time. That doesn't help the economy too much. What color is yellow? Holy crap, I can't figure out yellow. Hey, he's got nothing. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this hero does here. He's attacking the chariot. Yeah, Joe is almost doubled up his opponent right now. So that's going to be a quick game, I think. Three scorpion men. We got flaming weapons down here. Kind of funny, we've got Shelty fighting Miller and Brickhead fighting Oscar, so they've kind of swapped positions, but this is a nice push right here. It's gonna ultimately be the end of this town center, and it's just a matter of time before this one falls too. And 4 town center set. 4 town center Brickhead. Nicely played by DoD. Pretty safe strategy they did. Hard to exploit anything. The Thor getting the Pygmalion relic prevents him from being raided at all. And they did a nice job of just the little walls here, protect their economy and prevented any sort of attack from he's shifting down here just to completely decimate Oscar. You should probably not shoot at the town center with this chariot, so. But yeah, that's game. Joe put on a set clinic here, but no pressure from RSA. There's not too much that could really stop him. Yeah, the eco-op's not too great, but whatever. This is quite the farmland right here. So that is game 1. Oh, not too close. Eco is okay, but it's probably mainly Omega is the one. That was just, well, even Oscar wasn't doing too good.